Hello. Today I want to talk to you about obviously a very important part of our Settle Now platform, how to use it. Whenever you introduce anything new to an industry, in this case the dispute resolution industry or traditional litigation legal system industry, and you're doing something different, and I would like to think as we refer to this as sort of transformative innovation, we want the consumers, the ADR dispute resolution community, and the legal community to buy into this approach. So let me simply try to address a few different types of cases, how you might use it as a consumer in advance of litigation, how you might use it if you're already doing self-representation or what is known traditionally as pro se representation. If you're an existing case and representation by your attorneys on both sides, I'll try to quickly kind of give you the highlights of how to approach. First, we have an administration or filing fee. So let's say you're in a dispute with a neighbor. No litigation is filed. It's an ongoing dispute. And you're wanting something simply to try to help you get your neighbor into dialogue. You can file through our introductory price, $49. It will send an email, explain the case, what you feel, the arguments and main points of the case to your neighbor, in this is example, and ask he or her she to join you in trying to resolve this via Settle Now. And so there's price points, and through our introductory pricing, it begins at $500. So you would split the balance of the $450 between the two of you, or that would be the intent, or you surely have the option of paying the entire $250 if it's a monetary thing that keeps the person on the other side of joining you. And then in the case of the introductory pricing, you get 5 hours of facilitation and you can get 2 hours of mediation if required. That's an example of a simple case prior to litigation. Let's say you filed a small claims or a commercial claim, 10,000, 20,000, really up to just about any amount. And you've done that representing yourself pro se, and you're waiting for the court to process it, work through the docket and the calendar, which can be very time consuming in many cases. It's often said it can take 18 to 36 months for the typical lawsuit to progress. Well, really, at any point, even in the early stages, you can come on as a pro se litigant, ask your party, pay the filing fee, and ask them to join you, and choose any one of the price points on our pricing page. Now, again, these are introductory prices. We'll probably run these through no later than the end of this year, but as you can see, they're very inviting low-cost entry points compared to traditional cost of litigation. Now, lastly, you're an attorney. You've had the case. Your clients are waiting for the court to do its process and the time that it normally takes. The opposing counsel is sitting over there. You can ask the opposing counsel, hey, do you think it's a good idea to bring your client, my client, together on this new Settle Now platform? Look at the price points as an attorney. I think you all would agree. Very inviting price points. It would probably appease your client to some degree to recommend to them to try this approach to see if anything, I guess we believe a good chance you may resolve it through the Settle Now process. You can skip facilitated negotiation. A lot of attorneys may not want to work with our facilitators. They may want to go right straight to the resolve community, select a mediator, obviously in this case both parties, both attorneys select one, and just go straight to the mediation process. And that's obviously available for the attorneys. Bypass the facilitated negotiation or the heart of the TEDR, but you also get all the power of the software, the tools, the e-negotiation, the emotional intelligence, the algorithms. So this can be a very powerful tool. So you can't just look at it as low cost or different cost of mediation. So that's the basic ways of how to use the system. There's more information on the website. Thank you.